You never know what you'll find in the universe of my mind. So I completed another art journal and I put it on the stack. Since I was having a lot of technical issues for many reasons, I couldn't film flip throughs, so I was just stacking them. The stack was getting unstable and the top journal kept falling on the floor and startling Soma and me. Soma's my cat, in case you don't know. So yeah, it's now that I finally can, I'm going to try and film these flip throughs. So I started this one in March of 2020 and finished it in July of 2020. And these are glow in the dark stickers. So my art journal of choice is a Canson mixed media. It starts out looking like this, like that. I do all kinds of things to it. So that's my preferred journal. And they started doing this on the inside cover. They didn't, it used to be blank. But yeah, they started doing that. And the paper is a little bit different than it used to be. Okay, so yeah, this was a wellness crop day thing, weekend, and yeah, it was just something I was working on while I was there. It's for scrapbookers, but mostly, but you know, anybody who wants to can attend it. If they Scrapfest Connect online group that anyone could join. So if you're interested, you could join it. I will have a link in the description so you can see. And so yeah, this is just random things I was doing while I was at the Scrapfest event. And this, I traced a cupcake liner thing to make these doodle patterns in, and that was the cupcake liner too, and this also. And still at the Crop Fest. I love this. I liked it so much that I didn't want to ruin it, so I didn't color it. At this event, there was a yoga class for beginners, and I took it, and it was awesome. I had a. Looks like I was just not happy with this page, and I kept trying to fix it, and yeah, I think I still feel that way. I kept trying to fix it, and I just couldn't be happy with it, and then eventually I just gave up trying and just left it. You don't have to love everything you do. And my journals are good examples of that. Sorry, I keep forgetting to watch where my focus is, where my frame is. I mean, I could stand here and I could read the journals and stuff. I don't even remember what inspired this, and I'm sure that like a lot of this stuff is inspired by a lot of people I watch on YouTube, but yeah, we'd be here forever if I went through all of it. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of flip through. I don't really know what to say about most of them. This is inspired by Tamara Laporte, but hers is a lot different, of course. These were on the wall, but I just decided to put them in my journal. This is inspired by James Burke. Okay, and this was another Scrapfest event. This was the first online crop. Because of COVID, they couldn't do their live events the way they used to in person, so they went online, and so I attended. And this was Sketchbook Revival, so a lot of the things will be lessons from that. So this was make some random blobs and then find some things or critters in the blobs, and I do that all the time. It's fun. Another Sketchbook Revival lesson. I'm not going to go into too much detail because, I mean, that was another lesson. I loved it. But yeah, if it's lessons and such, I'm not going to go into too much detail because, yeah, this was another one. Another one. Another one. This one's very messy, but I like it. Or mine didn't turn out as good, but I like it, and I might do it again someday. But it's super messy because it's got lots of charcoal and other kinds of messy products. I really enjoyed this too, this lesson. This was really neat. But again, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail and stuff because it was an offering from somebody else that I don't want to. Yeah, this was still Sketchbook Revival stuff. And still some more Sketchbook Revival. More Sketchbook Revival stuff. It was, I had made some clay figures, but I don't think I have those figures anymore because of the way the lesson went and stuff. And this was neat too. Basically you make a bunch of dots randomly over the page and then see if you can connect them in a way that makes an image. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. I should do that again. another Sketchbook Revival lesson. Is that? No. Sometimes I have tip-ins and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have things that look like they're tip-ins, but they're not. Another lesson. Couple more lessons. This looks like a fairy or something. The head and arms and stuff. Pretty sure this is another lesson. Yeah. Another lesson. Actually, both of those are different lessons. Actually, I'm not sure if this was a lesson. It might have just been just a something. An experiment or something. This one is, this is a creative sprint, which I should currently be doing another one of those, but yeah, I did like day one and then I got busy with other things and didn't do any of the rest. This was based on a dream that Franklin had, and it was a money pig. And he said that it looked like a goat, but it was a pig and stuff. So, oh, this was a creative sprint thing as well. And I used a key to trace around and make different things out of it. I think that might be my favorite one. And then I did some more. My arm's getting tired. Did some more with that key, because I kept finding more inspiration. And then this was another Sketchbook Revival lesson. They were adorable. This was a different one, but I love that. They're so adorable. And then Mermaid of 2020. I did a lot of the ones on the iPad in a program called Linea, but yeah, some of them are in here. So this was for May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day, May 4th. And this one was for day 3. This one was for Cinco de Mayo, day 5. Sometimes there's wax bloom from the Where's my colors? This was another creative sprint thing, and it kind of went wrong, but I got that mermaid out of it. This is create something inside a box. So yeah, this was another creative sprint thing, and hard to move stuff around with one hand. Anyway, so yeah, those were the boxes that I created inside of. Then I did this one, an alien cave. Mermaid. Victoria Day. This one's made for day 8. Day 8, and this one's day 7. Don't know why I did them. Oh, this is inspired by James Burke, because he was doing mermaid. His mermaids looked like that for the whole thing, and I really liked them, so I did a few like that. Experiment gone wrong, it says, with leftover paint. Leftover paint again. Oh, wow. I forgot about that. I really like this one. Sometimes I kind of surprise myself. Yeah. So this was for Mermaid Day 19. It was a homemade stencil with a cereal box. So this is not leftover paint, but this is. Well, it's leftover paint with other mediums on top, like colored pencil and stuff. Glad I put the wax paper there, because that was sticking. Okay, so this is I guess I found these bits while I was doing some stuff around the studio, my studio room, and I found these pieces from magazines, and I just thought they looked like they would make some cool mermaids or somethings, and so I did that. This was inspired by James Burke. It was during a live, I don't know if it was Playtest Patreon. It was a live Zoom call anyway, and he was showing how to do this Alice in Wonderland type of thing. I don't remember what inspired this. Oh, Art a la carte inspired this. It says it right here. If I can remember, I will try to put a link to her channel. I doubt I'll be able to find the video that inspired this, but put a link to her channel. Okay, I don't remember what inspired this or what it was, if it was for something specific, but I kind of like it. I love doing cutouts and interactive bits. So this is like a multi-page thing. And this probably was for, yeah, this was for Junicorn Day 11. Now again, Junicorn, I did a lot of it on the iPad, but sometimes I did it this way. And this, as you can see, is another multi-page spread. So those are cutouts and pasted on for some more dimension. And then this, Kim DeLau inspired this. I'll try to link as many of the people as I can. But anyway, people or things. And these were leftovers from the previous page, so this was also inspired by Kim DeLau. And then this inspired this. So this is what I call either a show up or a friendly alien critter, or both. I currently I have currently started a journal specific for show-ups, but I mean, show-ups will still show up in my regular journal too, but most of them will end up in the specific journal. And I've started using my stickers on the journaling side of my... I've been trying to use my stuff lately. I still have lots of it to go through, but I got some wax bloom here. Anyway, this I believe was inspired by Tamara Laporte. But let me double check on that. Yep. It was inspired by one of her Finish a Journal videos. This was, it says here that I used a photo of actress Katie Leung, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, for reference, but it's not, it wasn't supposed to be her likeness. It was just so that I could have a face that looks a little bit different than my usual faces, but she still ends up looking she still ended up looking a little bit like my normal faces. But anyway, yeah, just this is a my sister took a photo of some birds on a wire, and I took that photo and made myself a stamp out of it. I carved a stamp out of it. I don't know what... Oh, this is Unicorn. This is Junicorn, Day 17. I don't know what that is. Inspired by one of... This was also inspired by Tamara Laporte.
think I just really liked. This journal is almost full. Yeah, I mean that's a magazine image, but I don't know exactly what inspired it. And I know this was inspired by something I saw somewhere, but I don't remember what or where I saw it, and it's on the back cover. And then that's the end. And I've noticed, and that's kind of not nice, but I've noticed that my pen eventually kind of messes up. It's anyway. So yeah, that's the back cover. This is, what does it say? This cover was completed on Monday, July 13th, 2020. Another creative journey ends, but a new one begins in another journal. So there you go. That's the first one.
Sorry, I don't have time to refilm this.